Yo, is this shit recording? Yo, what's up guys? Today we have a different scenery, alright? Most of my videos are filmed in my room, and I swear you guys think, you know, I have no friends, or like, what the f? As I was saying, I swear you guys think, you know, I never go outside, but bro, I'm outside, alright? I'm in my car, I'm outside in the real world, I'm not in my room, right? And we're just chilling. But first and foremost, I just want to thank you guys for 169 subscribers, bro. Let's go, baby. I can't believe there's 169 of you guys out there that actually fuck with me, that actually watch my videos. That's fucking dope. But yeah, yesterday on my Instagram story, if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me, it's Poppy. I posted, you know, this little questionnaire thing, what videos I should make, and like only 2 people commented, bro. Someone commented that I should do a mukbang, whatever, right? Potato. And I've always wanted to do a mukbang because, you know, it's easy. You just talk to the camera, right? Share a story or something, and you just eat. What I have here today is Chik-fil-a, bro. And I can't believe I fucked up this morning. I was supposed to get a large fries, right? I skipped dinner for this, okay? I went to bed early, I had sleep for dinner, and you know, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna treat myself to a large Chick-fil-A fries. But I fucking forgot to get the fries, bro. But what I got today is a spicy chicken sandwich, right? Boom, fire, a chocolate chip cookie, and chicken minis, which is also really good. And my beverage of choice today is you know, Starbucks, because you know what I mean, I'm rich. I've been drinking Starbucks for like 2 months now, like 5 times a week, and it's getting pretty expensive, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm almost at a gold card. But anyways, you guys don't care about that shit, right? Today's story that I want to share is the time that I got expelled from high school twice, and almost got expelled from the 3rd, and almost went to juvie, okay? And before this video even begins, right, I just want to make super clear that this happened like 6-7 years ago. I am a different person every 5 minutes, okay? So do not judge me for my past. You know, this shit happened 6 to 7 years ago, all right? So I'm completely different. And also, I just want to say, you know, if you're my future employer, or I finesse my way into a brand deal or a sponsorship, whatever, this video is completely fake. Just turn this shit off right now, all right? Dude, Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich is literally the best. Bro, what if I eat this and start moaning, bro? What would you guys do? That'd be fucking weird, right? But anyways, so my first high school, right? I just got into high school. We're 2 weeks in, you know, I'm doing good. I ran for vice president for my class, right? I was getting straight A's, you know, first 2 weeks. And I know some of you guys out there might be like, Newton, it's only been 2 weeks. Of course you're gonna get straight A's. Shut the fuck up. All right, this is my only time that I got a 4.0, so don't fucking discredit me, all right? But I had a 4.0. I was doing good. I was making a lot of friends, and things were going great, okay? And one day I wake up. Are mukbangs supposed to be sexual? You know what I mean? Like, if there's any of you guys out there that are jerking out to this video, bro, fucking stop. Exit my shit now. One day I woke up, and you know, this is back when I was starting to sell weed. And this is nothing new to you guys, okay? I made a video on how I sold weed brownies in 8th grade, and things did not get better. One day I woke up, and my friend hits me up like, hey, do you want to wake and bake? And if you guys don't know, wake and bake is a term where like you wake up, you smoke in the morning, so you know, you're high in the morning, and you know, you just chill, right? But I don't know if you guys can relate to this with me, but like, whenever I smoke weed, I get fucking anxious, bro. And until this day, I still get fucking anxious. So I was like, no, I don't want to smoke. And she's like, all right, cool. So my best friend came over to my house, got some weed from me. She said she was gonna smoke by herself. Cool, didn't really think much of it. I just went to school, went out on my day, right? Just a regular day. Bro, this shit fire! So I was in my 2nd period. It was my English class. I was getting ready to present about like Greek gods or whatever. I don't know about you guys, but every single time I present something for class, I always get nervous as fuck. Like, I don't get it. Like, I could talk to anyone. Cool, like talking to people is normal. But when I get up there, like, I just feel all the eyeballs. I'm just like, and I get stage fright. But anyways, I'm getting nervous. And then I noticed that the teacher was on the phone, and she looked at me. And if you guys know anything about school at all, whenever the teacher is on the phone and she looks at you, there is nothing good that can come out of it, okay? Whenever she's on the phone and looking at you, it's always like, oh, you're getting sent to the principal's office or something bad. So I immediately catch some bad vibes, right? And I shit you not, 30 seconds to a minute later, 2 advisors walk into my class, open the door, and don't even knock. And they say,
Newton, get your stuff, go to the back room.
Yo, sidetrack, but like, yo, do you guys fuck with like food smackers? You know what I mean? Like people that eat with their food. Like, me personally, like, I can understand it for ASMR, but when I'm out at a restaurant and someone's smacking their food, I'm like, bitch. room. So they pulled me to the back room. They searched all of my shit. My backpack, they pour all my shit on the ground. Couldn't find anything because I never brought weed to school. They keep questioning me like,
Newton, we know you sell weed. Where are you putting the weed?
and I kept denying. And if you don't know this, right, if you're young out there, let me teach you some game real quick. If you are ever caught up, right, always keep denying until you are proven guilty, okay? A lot of times the authorities or, you know, people in power might want to scare you into, you know, admitting that you're guilty of something. Always deny. And anyways, I kept denying, so they're like,
all right, we're not gonna crack you here. We're gonna bring you to the principal's office.
So we get to the principal's office, right? And I shit you not, I see my best friend and I see my own sister. And I'm like, fucking bitches, because they were high, so I knew, you know, someone was gonna get fucked up that day. Fast forward, I find out that my best friend and my sister, they thought it was a good idea to smoke in the girls' bathroom at my school. What? And now that I think about it, it's like, what? If you're gonna smoke at school, right, maybe, you know, sneak out, go to the neighborhood, smoke, right? Because if you get caught, you have places to run. You can run into someone's backyard, hop the fence maybe. But when you're in a school bathroom, there's no exit, okay? There's only one exit, and that's the door to get in. So if you get caught, how the fuck are you gonna get out, right? But the gist of it is, they smoked in the girls' bathroom. Stupid. They got caught, you know, they looked through the phone and they found out that, you know, I was involved somehow. So the end of that school was, you know, they expelled me and my best friend for selling weed, even though they had no evidence of me selling weed at all. And the saddest part of that story was I told you guys that I ran for vice president, and a couple of days later I got expelled, man. Like, I found out that I fucking won, bro. So I could have been the vice president of my whole goddamn class if I didn't get expelled. And I swear to you, I don't know if you guys experienced, you know, wait, I'm not even eating, what the fuck? Wow, amazing. I don't know if you guys experienced getting expelled from school, but it's the scariest thing, right? Not getting expelled, but going home to your parents, bro. Because I remembered I didn't go home until like 8 p.m. We got expelled at like 2. I stayed out on the street for like 6 hours because I was so scared of going home. When I got home, my dad was upset, my mom was crying, you know, they thought my career was over, bro. I wasn't gonna graduate, but foreshadowing, I did graduate, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, that was my first school that I got expelled from, my original home school. Now fast forward 1 month later, bro, you know how like when you're on the last bite of a food that's so good and you just want to savor it? Oh shit, chicken sandwich, done. All right, bro, now we're gonna move on to these little things. I think it's like mini sandwiches or something. The outside is like, you know, honey flavored. Anyways, this is not a fucking food review channel, all right? You guys know what it is. 1 month later, I'm at a different school. You know, I knew a lot of people there. We kicked it off very well. I made a lot of friends. Short story short, I got expelled from that school that I went to because when I had signed up for the school, the district made me sign a contract saying that I would maintain really good grades. I would, you know, not ditch class, but I did both of those, okay? I ditched class almost every day, and I had like a 1.0 GPA. In order to get a 1.0 GPA, you literally have to not show up at all. You know what I mean? Like, if you even show up, you get like a 2.0 at least, right? But yeah, I didn't make the best decisions in life, so I got a 1.0 and I got kicked out. And when I got kicked out, it was the saddest thing because, you know, I got kicked out of the whole district. So that forced me to go to my third high school, which was like a continuation school that's separate from the district. So moving on to the third school. All right, so this is the James Charles palette, you know what I mean? Wow. You know, actually, these are fucking dry. What the fuck? Okay. I'm on my third school now. I'm at the last straw. The very last straw. I'm kicked out of my district and I had to go to this ghetto ass school. And I know this is a ghetto ass school because in the front, right, when you go to high school, you know, there's a sign that says, you know, Franklin High School or like Roosevelt High School, whatever the fuck, right? This school did not even have a fucking sign in the front. To recap on how ghetto it is, it's a school with like 40 kids. A regular high school has like 2,000 kids. So 40 kids, and they were all bad as fuck. There was always 2 cops on campus at all times. Whoa. And I knew this school was ghetto because there was a lot of Mexican gangsters. I was the only Asian. And these guys, they had fucking face tats, bro. You know, nowadays, if you have face tats, maybe you're like a SoundCloud rapper, maybe you're just artistic, right? But back then, in order to get a face tat, you had to kill somebody. I remember there was a person with like loco underneath their eyes. And if you guys don't know Spanish, loco means crazy. So this fool had crazy in Spanish written underneath his eyes, and other people had like teardrops. I'm just a small innocent Asian boy, you know what I mean? Like, I can't be associated with these people. I'm in it, and before you even get to go to the regular class like math, English, science, whatever, you have to be put in this like behavior analysis class for a month. Yeah, these motherfuckers dry, bro. Yo, do you guys dare me to eat one of these in one bite? Did you just call me a pussy? Bro, peep this. This is how I eat ass. Can't breathe. So before you even get to go to a regular class like science, math, you have to be in this behavior class, which is like a class where you know, the teacher, you know, evaluates your behavior to see if you're even compatible to even be in this school, right? You know, I never thought of suicide, and I know suicide is a very serious topic, but I never wanted to kill myself more until I took that class, okay? To put in perspective how boring that class was, every single day, right, for a month, for 6 hours per day, we went to that class, and all we did was watch documentaries about history and the Discovery Channel, right? That's just fucking boring. Nobody wants to watch the Discovery Channel, all right? I don't want to fucking watch this shit, but I stuck through it. I was on my last day of class, and this is where the juicy part gets in. And before we get into the juicy part, we're gonna get into this cookie. Cookie, chocolate bit bookie. Bro, this cookie is harder than my nipples when it's cold outside. But anyways, by this point, you guys understood that, you know, back then I was selling weed, and, you know, I had made some Mexican friends, some homies that I would hang out with every day. This particular day, on the last day that I was supposed to be in that class, I was getting ready to, you know, graduate and go into the real world of, you know, science, math, whatever. Before I go to class, you know, I had met up with my Mexican friend. I had sold him some weed, you know what I mean? And like I said, if you're my future employer, this shit's all fake, okay? But I sold him some weed, and I had my weed in like this airtight container, and I put it next to my job, my PP. And just in case, you know, if you guys want to hide weed, that's the best place to hide it, right? Because if you think about it, if the smell leaks out, right, the smell of your pee-pee will cancel the smell, you know what I mean? That shit's like PEMDAS. It's simple math, right? And also, if people question the bulge that you have underneath, right, you just gotta be like, yeah, I got it like that, you know what I'm saying? Ha ha. Keep it a secret. I sold him the weed. I put the rest of my weed in a container, airtight, smell proof, between my boxers and my pants, okay? I go to class, and I notice that all my classmates are sitting outside, right? So I just assume, like, okay, my teacher's late, I'll just wait outside too. And I shit you not, bro. And by the way, that class was right next to a restroom, right? Some guy from my class walks out the bathroom smelling like dank, smelling like weed, smelling like skunk. He's smiling, his eyes are red, and I know that he just hotboxed the bathroom, right? And at this point, I'm like, are you fucking shitting me, bro? I got expelled from my first high school because my best friend smoked in the bathroom. And now you about to get me expelled from this high school because you smoked in the bathroom. Like, what the fuck, right? So I was just like, oh my God, I'm just gonna walk home. I live maybe like 2-3 miles from this school. So I was like, you know, fuck it. I'll just walk like 2-3 miles home. I'm done with this shit. I don't wanna deal with this shit anymore. I'll try again tomorrow. And before I could even turn and walk out, 2 of the cops approach us. And I was just like, holy fucking shit, my day cannot get any worse, okay? And the cop, they say, we
Smell weed. Who has the weed? Whoever's gonna have the weed is gonna get expelled, kicked out of school, and we're gonna write you up and bring you down to juvie or whatever, right?
They threatened us, but no one was snitch, you know what I mean? I could very easily, and I should have, bro. I should have pointed to that guy that walked out the restroom, you know, tell him like, hey, this fool did it. This fool just smoked. This fool's high, right? But mama ain't raised no snitch. Nobody told anything, and they're like, all right, we're gonna take you guys down. Single file line to the principal's office, and we're gonna search every single one of you guys. We're gonna find out where the weed is. I'm like, okay, shit, I'm fucked. As we were, you know, walking to the principal's office in a single file line, I was the first one, by the way, and the cops were behind me. Something clicked in my head, and I just fucking ran, bro. I fucking ran my ass off. In middle school, my whole middle school, I was running track and field, so I was super fast. And also, I don't want to brag, I don't want to bring this up, I'm actually like a world Olympic champion when it comes to like freestyle, you know what I mean? I won, you know, 2012, 2016. I competed with people like, you know, Michael Phelps, you know, I competed with people like Michael Phelps, Usain Bolt, you know what I mean? I don't want to brag. I'm an Olympic gold medalist when it comes to, you know, freestyle, okay? So I just book it, and I mean, I see the cop, you know, trying his best, bro. He's running after me, but come on, I'm just way too fast with it, okay? So I just keep running, and I hear a zap, and I turn around, and this motherfucker has his taser, bro. And I was so fucking scared, I almost pooped my pants. I swear to God, he was gonna tase me. I'd never been tased before, so I just kept sprinting, and he could not catch me. Ended up me, you know, hiding behind a car. He gave up. I didn't know what to do because the only way to get to my house was literally to go towards the direction of the school, right? And I wasn't gonna do that because he's probably waiting outside for me, okay? So I did the only thing that I could do, and I hit up my Mexican friends that I sold weed to. Yo, pick me up, I need help, I'm in a bad situation right now. And they picked me up. You know, they picked me up, We smoked, we had a great time. They laughed at my situation, I laughed. We're having a good time, okay? We go to Taco Bell, we get some munchies. When you're high, you kind of want to eat, so we got Taco Bell. We're just chilling, and it was time to go home, okay? So as we're going home, I'm in the back seat, I'm blasted AF, right? I have a food coma, and they start turning on the car. And I noticed, I looked in the front seat at my friend, and he did not have keys, bro. And I'm like, wait a minute, this car is not a push to start, you know what I mean? Like, you guys know, like, newer cars that have push to start. His car was like a 1997 Honda Civic, right? And I know for a fact it wasn't a push to start because they had one of the windows where, like, in order to bring the windows down, you couldn't even press the button. If you're born in like the 2000s, you probably don't know about this, but back then, you had to turn this handle in order for the window to go down. I feel old just saying, like, back in my day, we had to turn the windows down, you know what I mean? Like, he didn't have any keys. And so I asked him, like, yo, how are you gonna turn the car on? How do you drive all this time with no key? And he turns around at me like this, and he's like,
it's a fucking G-Ride, fool.
And if you guys don't know, a G-Ride is a stolen car. I was like, what? Not only am I, you know, being chased by the police, I'm probably gonna get expelled, but I'm in a stolen car, bro. I'm gonna go to fucking jail. I'm not gonna be able to pay, you know, my baby mama child support, even though I didn't have a baby mama. Like, I was just thinking the most randomest shit. But eventually, he got the car turned on. He used like a screwdriver to turn the thing, and he played with the wires. I don't know how the fuck that works, but they dropped me off. I went to sleep, and everything was cool, right? Until the next day. You guys are so lucky that you guys are not eating this because, like, the bread is sucking all the saliva out of my mouth. Right, I'm just gonna stop. The next day, I went to school just like normal. I didn't run into the cops. I was chilling. I was having a great time. I graduated from my behavior program and got, you know, released to, you know, the regular people. And all of a sudden, you know, I noticed a lot of people staring at me, and that was normal. Okay, I was the only Asian person in the school, but today the stares were a little bit different. And I was like, what the fuck? Why are people staring at me? Why are people giving me these looks? And I hear someone call me Bush Boy, right? And I'm like, what? What the fuck is a Bush Boy? Is it like related to George W. Bush? Like, is it an insult? Is it like a compliment? I don't know. And I look down at my pubes and they're just sticking out like a bush. No, I'm just kidding. But my friend had explained to me that the police officer told every single person in my school that in order to get away from him, I had to jump into a rose bush, and he wasn't gonna jump into the bush to get me. What? Till this day, bro, I just think, yo, how pathetic do you gotta be to, you know, not only lose to like a 13-year-old boy, right? You gotta make rumors about me, son. Come on, bro. Like, I just imagine him, right, going home today to his wife. He's like, honey, I'm home. He sits down on a sofa, right? He's watching TV, the TV's staticky, and he has a coffee in his hand, right? And he just slams the coffee, starts fighting the air because, you know, he cannot let go of that time that I beat him in a race. Like, but yeah, that was how I almost got expelled. If I got caught with the weed on me, they would have kicked me out of high school. I would have went to juvie. I'm actually like so full. If you guys made it this long, if you guys made it this long, like, comment down below the word apple, right? I really want to know how many people actually got to this point. This is just a story of my past that, you know, I want to share with you guys. And looking back at it again, man, that was actually a very interesting part of my life, you know. But yeah, if you guys have any videos that you guys want to suggest to me, just comment down below. I read and like every single comment. And until next time, cut the motherfucking tape.
This ain't a milli rock, this a money dance, and my dick ain't hard. That's a 30 in my pants. I got 30 of them bands.